Wait, did you know that a boy who sold tea at a railway station is now worshipped like a god in temples across India? Yes, you heard that right. Temples, built for a man who is still alive. This is not a fairy tale, this is real. A boy who walked barefoot, who had no money for shoes, who slept in a mud house with no electricity. Today, he controls the future of 1.4 billion people. World leaders stand up when he enters the room. His one speech can change markets. His one decision can shake the world. But here's the crazy part. He was not born into a rich family. He had no political connections. Nothing. So how did a tea seller become the most famous leader on planet Earth in 2025? The answer will shock you, inspire you, and prove that nothing is impossible. Stay with me. This story will change how you see success forever. September 17, 1950, a small town called Vadnagar in Gujarat, India. A baby boy was born. His name, Narendra Modi. But this was not a normal childhood. His family was extremely poor. They lived in a tiny mud house. No electricity, no running water, no furniture. 6 children, one small room, struggling even for basic food. His father ran a tea stall near the railway station. Every morning, before sunrise, little Narendra would wake up at 4 a.m., just 6 years old, and he would help his father sell tea. He carried hot tea in small clay cups, running around the railway station, serving tired passengers, sometimes barefoot because his family couldn't afford shoes. But here's what's amazing. He was not ashamed. While serving tea, he listened. Passengers talked about politics, about great leaders, about the world, and young Narendra, he absorbed everything like a sponge. One day he heard about Swami Vivekanand, a great Indian monk who taught courage and self-discipline. That moment changed his life forever. Even though he was poor, he spent hours in the library reading books about history and great leaders. His teachers noticed something special. This boy had extraordinary confidence. When he spoke in school plays, people were amazed. His voice was powerful, his words were strong. Even as a child, people thought this boy is born to be a leader. At age 17, Narendra Modi did something shocking. He left his home, disappeared, without telling his parents, without taking any money. Why? Because he wanted to discover the meaning of life. He traveled across India, met monks, met scholars, lived in temples, meditated for hours. But before leaving, his parents had arranged his marriage. Yes, at just 18 years old, he got married to a girl named Jashoden. But here's the twist. He never lived with her. He left right after the wedding. Why would he do this? Because he had already decided his life was not meant for a normal family. His life was meant for something bigger. He wanted to serve India, he wanted to become a leader, and he was ready to sacrifice everything, including his personal life. Some people criticized him, some admired him, but he never looked back. This decision proved one thing. Narendra Modi was not like everyone else. He was willing to give up everything for his dream. After leaving home, Modi joined RSS, an organization that trained young men in discipline and leadership. His first job? Not glamorous at all. He swept floors, served tea, cleaned offices, but he never complained because he understood great leaders start from the bottom. Slowly, he got bigger responsibilities, organizing meetings, recruiting people, managing events. And this is where his real superpower showed up, his ability to speak. Whenever Modi gave a speech, people stopped and listened. His confidence, his strong voice, his powerful words, he could move people with his speeches. RSS leaders noticed him. They gave him bigger and bigger tasks. Then, in 1975, something huge happened. India's Prime Minister declared emergency. Opposition leaders were arrested. Newspapers were shut down. Democracy was in danger. Modi went underground. He lived in disguise, changed locations constantly, used fake names to avoid arrest. He secretly worked to spread awareness and help leaders escape from the police. This period tested his courage, his intelligence, his determination. When emergency ended in 1977, Modi's name was now recognized everywhere. People saw him as a fearless leader. After 15 years in RSS, Modi joined politics. He worked for BJP party. In 2001, something unexpected happened. Gujarat's chief minister had to resign due to health issues. The party chose Narendra Modi. People doubted him. He has never held government position before. How will he manage? But within months, everything changed. Under Modi's leadership, Gujarat started growing rapidly. Better roads, better electricity, more businesses, more industries. Business leaders started praising him. People called him a development-oriented leader. But his journey was not smooth. In 2002, terrible riots broke out in Gujarat. Over 1,000 people died. Modi was heavily criticized. Many thought his political career was over. But Modi did not give up. Instead, he worked even harder on development. Within few years, Gujarat became one of the fastest growing states in India. By 2013, people across India were talking about Modi. The country needed a strong leader, and Modi was the name on everyone's lips. In September 2013, BJP declared Modi as their candidate for Prime Minister. And then, the real battle began. Modi travelled across India, hundreds of cities, thousands of villages. He gave powerful speeches. His message was simple but strong. Good governance, economic growth, development for all. He used social media to reach young people. His slogan, Ab ki baar Modi Sarkar, this time Modi's government, became viral. People connected with him because he was not from a rich political family. He was a common man, a tea seller who worked hard to reach this position. May 16, 2014, Election Results Day. The results shocked everyone. BJP won 282 seats, clear majority. First time in 30 years. Congress party had its worst defeat ever. May 26, 2014, Narendra Modi took out as the 14th Prime Minister of India. From tea seller to Prime Minister, his journey became an inspiration for millions. When Modi became PM, India had many problems: corruption, slow economy, poor infrastructure, terrorism. But Modi made bold moves. First, Jan Dhan Yojana opened millions of bank accounts for poor people. Second, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, a massive campaign to make India clean. Third, Digital India encouraged people to use technology and online services. Fourth, Make in India encouraged companies to manufacture in India. Then came the biggest shock of all. November 2016, demonetization. Modi suddenly banned 500 and 1,000 rupee notes. 86% of India's cash became worthless overnight. His goal? Fight black money, corruption and fake currency. People lined up at banks for days. Some suffered, some supported, some opposed. It was bold, it was controversial, but it proved that Modi was willing to take huge risks. In 2019, elections came again. Result? BJP won 303 seats, even more than 2014. Modi became PM for the second time. Then came 2020, COVID-19 pandemic. India locked down. Modi's leadership was tested again. Nationwide lockdown, vaccine development, free food for millions. There were successes and failures, but India recovered. In 2024, elections happened again. Modi won third time, making him one of the longest-serving prime ministers in Indian history. So what makes Modi so special? Why do millions worship him? Reason 1, his story. He was a tea seller. Now he leads 1.4 billion people. His story proves anyone can achieve greatness. Reason 2, his work ethic. Modi wakes up at 4 a.m. every day, works 16 to 18 hours, never takes vacation, sleeps only 3 to 4 hours. He has no wife, no children, no family life. His only focus is India. Reason 3, his speaking power. Modi is one of the greatest speakers in history. His speeches move people. They inspire millions. They create emotions. Reason 4, his bold decisions. Demonetization, surgical strikes, digital reforms. He takes decisions others fear to take. Reason 5, his global presence. Modi has visited over 60 countries, met every major world leader. In 2023, India hosted the G20 summit under his leadership. World leaders praised him. American Congress gave him a standing ovation. UAE gave him their highest civilian award. As of 2025, Modi has over 100 million followers on Twitter, X, 92 million on Instagram, 50 million on Facebook, 27 million YouTube subscribers. He is the most followed politician on earth.
Narendra Modi's life teaches us one powerful lesson. Your past does not define your future. He had no money, no big family name, no political background. But he had a dream, hard work, discipline, and never give up attitude. If a tea seller can become prime minister, if a boy who walked barefoot can become the most powerful leader on earth, then you can achieve anything you want. The question is, will you? Will you keep waiting for success or will you fight for it? Will you let people tell you what you can't do or will you prove them wrong? Will you give up or will you rise? The choice is yours, because greatness is not given, it is earned. If this story inspired you, subscribe now because more inspiring stories are coming. Your dreams are waiting. Go chase them.